Like I'm a very goofy person. Like again, Dagger has met me. Like I'm down to earth, but yet I'm goofy as all get out.
Oh wait, it's just free. It's special, free special. Let's wait.
Okay. Take it easy. Don't want to fall down. There we go.
Alright, let's get some runs started.
But yeah, like this how I am right now. It's how I am in real life. I don't have no mask. I don't chop it on no purpose on me. I'm just a very down to earth person. That's all.
Just speaking personally, I very much appreciate that, you know, especially just like somebody in this community.
Right, because I mean, again, I know how it is, and I know how hard it is to get viewers, to get followers. Because at one time, and I'm not sharing this, I used to complain a lot because I see people who will start on Twitch, but then a month or two later, they have surpassed me, and I've been on for longer than they have. But I had learned this lesson the hard way because I decided to do a pity stream, an old lowest stream. Yeah, that cost me dearly. Like I lost some followers, and people who really stuck around to this day, they went on private calls and say, "Don't you ever do that again." He said, "I don't care how bad it gets. You do not throw on a pity stream." He said that's a definite no-no to the community.
Yeah, but there's actually someone else I know that did try to do something like that and it drew in a bad crowd, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just begging for a bad audience.
Yeah. Like,
Also, man, Sonic Star, like, what are all of these frames? Like,
Wasn't that the story of Cosmo, though? I mean, maybe.
well, I mean, it's the,
Wait, hold on. Grim, are you saying I'm dropping frames or something, or?
no, I'm saying there are way too many, man. Like, I'm used to fucking Awesome Possum. This is like... it's too smooth.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's like leading your fans down like a dark road. You just like you can't just like drop it on them.
But yeah, I mean, one thing he has told me to say, you never do a pity stream. He said he don't care how bad it gets. If you feel like you're getting no viewers, talk to some people.
No.
Or better yet, he said, join in some marathons, do some tournaments, try to get your name out there the right way, but don't you ever do a pity stream again.
Yeah, you don't want to end up the subject to some shitty thread on Kiwi Farms or something. Like, you want to avoid that.
Right, and the two people I have to thank for that, and they were very, you know, again, they were stern, they were harsh, but at the same token, they still cared about me. And that's Super Pit Pro and a guy named Anho. Like, both of them talked with me, like, they was like, don't you ever do that again. Because it's like, you lose a lot of respect from a lot of streamers. And if you think people are not watching, they are.
Yeah, Super Pip Pro.
Yeah.
You guy's quite a bro.
He is quite a bro indeed. And that's one of the people who like talked to was like, don't you ever do that again.
Hate to cut you off here for a sec. Just want to acknowledge these new viewers coming in. Uber Disco, thank you for the follow, dude. Also, how's it going, man?
There you go.
So from that time, I learned so much. From that heart to heart that I had with Pip Pro and Hope, I learned so much from that. So that's why I'm like, if I ever got to a state where people pretty much love me and respect me, I would pay it forward to another that have lower numbers to that. That's the whole thing. I don't aim for the biggest streams. I never host the biggest streamers because I'm good with smaller streamers who are trying to make just like you did. And someone had cheated on me. Why not pay him for it? A lot of people was like, well, that's a crutch. No, it's not. Everybody starts somewhere. So yeah, that's my background. It's like I try to pay for it any way I can.
Amen.
It's pretty admirable, man. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, life lessons, you're gonna have good ones and you're gonna have bad ones. But if you learn from them, you grow as a person.
Exactly.
You learn from your mistakes. And then once you learn from it, you don't repeat it again. And then here's the thing, and I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes, but even some of the big streamers complain that they don't get enough viewers. I'm not tossing no names. I have seen it on Twitter myself.
I think that we all probably.
I think
know
we've all
the-
seen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So it goes to show you, everybody has that moment. And you should not criticize a person if they have it.
Ah, God, I missed it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We may all have that moment, but hopefully we don't have that moment
All the time.
nearly as publicly as some people have had recently.
I feel if you've been on Twitter about it, okay, that's one way of getting out your frustration. And I really feel that, well, I can't even speak about how I feel on my own Twitter account. No, it's with you. Like, if I feel that I'm not getting enough viewers, okay, I want to vent about it. You know, just a little bit, just to get it out. Or I might talk to a close friend and tell them how I feel. But the thing about it is, it's better to talk about it and let it out than to keep bottling it in. And the next thing you know, you're on the stream and then you attack all your viewers when you start attacking people.
Yeah, I mean, there's just it's never justified going after like people you don't know, people who are just like just trying to watch a stream, you know, like.
And then that's one thing I have to constantly tell my friend, if no one talks in your chat, don't think no one is there. Someone is there. They probably have you on as background noise. Don't ever feel that you're just streaming for nothing.
Oh yeah, like dude, if I have viewers, like if I have any number of viewers, like somebody's watching me, even if they're not active in chat, you know, that gives me motivation to keep on playing, even if I'm putting down like real shit, bro. Like real shit. Like earlier today, you know, I kept at it, even though I basically knew I wasn't going to complete a run, because you know I had, you know, 5-6 people watching. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna put something down. Gonna try to provide some form of entertainment.
Right.
By the way, Christian was just saying, once you support yourself without a 9-to-5 job by Twitch alone, you would have enough viewers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Right. And that's only for a few people.
Hell yeah.
Only a few people. I'm not saying that. I know, actually, I am. Not everybody has the luxury.
Well,
That's
I mean,
true.
like, you told me like what part just I should be playing, and
Like, and I'm not paying whatsoever. I know John is doing a phenomenal job.
some sections.
He's doing a phenomenal job. Like another person, Grand Pooh Bear.
Yeah, this is the first time I've gotten here. I'm playing Scrubby 5 lives too.
Another person, Mitch Flower Power. Like, those people, they have it to where Twitch is the only thing. they rocking it. They're doing a good job. But if you think you just start on Twitch and then I would get partner status, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. It's like, no, it don't work like that. You have to put in actual work. You have to network.
Yeah, I just gotta reset back up. So I need to change
Like
it.
it's not instantly.
When I set it all on, so it's crazy.
Good thing to save time. I'm gonna save here though. I am known to screw up the action command.
Yeah, and you know, without like naming names
I don't
or anything like that, you know, I've seen people who have, you know, 1,500, 2,000 subscribers on Twitch. You know, oh, I don't have enough viewers, I don't
did
have
the
enough
same
subscribers.
exact thing.
Like, okay, like 1,500 subscribers, that's almost like $4,000 a month in just subscription revenue. Like, that's almost $50K a year for like playing video games.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I understand that it's hard work. I understand that cost of living varies. You know, might not go as far in one city as it does in a rural area, or if your expenses are low, that sort of thing. But to the viewer, if you're bitching about that, if you're bitching about making like $50K a year playing video games, so many people are going to be unsympathetic to that, you know?
Right, and then here's the thing that people fail to realize. Say if Twitch suddenly decides to take away the subscribers and the bits, I bet you a lot of people will leave Twitch anyway.
Hop in the call. I like this conversation. Go ahead, Christian.
That should be at least somewhat better.
Oh, that's bad.
Christian,
Hey.
you have some thoughts on this? I mean, I'm going to speak your mind.
Yeah, maybe it's still not loud enough.
Oh, I just didn't want to have get Dagger and having to say everything I wanted to say through his stream chat.
I mean,
Oh, are you saying that Dagrin's more than just a tech speech service?
Yes, Dagger is more than a text-to-speech service.
but again, like I have to constantly tell
What
my
a
friends,
terrible fight.
it's like, let your skills on the video game speak for itself. The more skill you have, I guarantee you, that person that's watching is like, hey yo, look at this guy, he's doing this on this video
Alright,
game.
yeah.
And it's pretty cool. Like I keep telling him,
Hopefully I get better.
let your skills on any video game speak for itself. Yes, you're
No,
gonna
it's
have
double taps.
you're gonna have things where there's no one talking. Trust me, I have them all the time. I used to get mad, but not anymore because I understand what it is.
Alright, we'll see what happens in a minute.
Like, let your skills in any video game speak for itself.
I'd never want to stream like full time. I don't think it's sustainable like down the road, like as a career for pretty much anybody. I mean, if you look at Ninja's numbers, I know he just like switched over, like he's declining, but he's like the big dogs. Like take him out of the picture and just look like the average guy. I don't think that even like the top dogs in the speedrunning community right now will be speedrunning forever. And like, what do they do once like that viewership hole or well dries up? Like, what then? Like, okay, you've got basically no employment history for the last like 10, 15 years. So what are you gonna do for a job after that?
Exactly.
It's more or less my thing. Like, what about Athene? Like, Athene was one of the biggest Twitch streamers on the internet when like it first came out. And like, who the hell knows who Athene is now? Nobody. Only the people that knew about him back in 2006, 2007.
Right, and I mean, I just feel that the people who quit their jobs
Bad chapter.
Twitch, I'm like, you're kind of doing a huge gamble, and I mean huge.
Oh, you're definitely rolling the dice, and I really hope that any of these guys, any of these people who do make it big, are smart with their money
Agreed.
and invest it well. Like,
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like, again, Twitch is not gonna be forever. And then next thing you know, Twitch don't offer no 401k.
No.
Twitch don't offer no medical benefits.
Look at DSP.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, like-
I'd rather not.
Well, I think he's a perfect example though. Like,
Yeah, he is, yeah.
he was making over 6 figures. He had a fucking like a BMW car, a nice apartment, and all this shit. And then his viewership dropped and went terrible. And now like he had to sell his car. He had to get a different place. Like,
Okay, well, like, I didn't, like, watch anything or anything, I just forgot that.
But yeah,
Well, I was watching Eddie when you were going for that world record for, like, a couple days.
like, yeah, man, it goes to show you, like, nothing
We're gonna have
lasts
to wait
forever.
down in this next chapter.
Nothing lasts forever.
What the shit was seeing that? That was crazy.
And one thing about it, like, as far as Twitch, please don't let your ego do the rest of you. Because just like you got your viewers, you can lose them too. All because
yeah,
of
that's
your
the
ego.
thing. Everyone's one bad tweet away from losing everything.
Oh, I've seen.
That's why I don't use Twitter.
Yeah, that's the smartest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
Amen, brother.
I mean, if anything, like, again,
Well, that's like one of the reasons why I don't want to like just like watch it. You know, I want to grind it myself too to some degree. Just
like, I mean, no,
like, learn the fundamentals. You know, but don't necessarily just copy the script. If the script will work, you know, it'll work itself out.
right. I mean, but look at, like, one example, my man versus game.
The worst case scenario is just tech
He
track
was
someone.
top dog back then. Now, you still hear about him, but it's not like how he was when he first was on Twitch.
Yeah, definitely.
My man, he has been through a
Yeah,
lot.
like my last like real grind for it, and I got down to like, you know, three stock, 1 CC, long warp, you know, and that's like my PB is 25.
And then another thing I don't understand is like people who post how many subscribers do they have.
It's, yeah, because the game's hard.
I'm like, no offense to you,
The
but
controls
it's like you're
really hard.
pretty much bragging. Or I hate the ones like, oh, well, I'm 1497. I need 3 more subscribers. Who with me?
Oops.
I'm like, if that ain't a form of begging, I don't know what it is.
Oh gosh, hopefully I remember. It is this way.
Yeah, I think the best way to look at
I
streaming
don't know why.
is,
I've been fucking
you know,
this way. I don't remember. I guess
it's building community. You know, it's connecting people who are fans of games. It's, you know, you need to approach it through that
Yeah,
lens.
it's been
you need,
interesting.
you need to get something out of it that's non-monetary, right? And if you end up coming into money through it, that's fantastic. You know, we should all be so lucky. But it should predominantly be about, you know, fostering those kinds of relationships.
Stressful as shit.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't get it. It's like, it should be about making friends and networking and having fun with your friends.
Set up for this kill.
But a lot of people see the Twitch, oh, it's a cash cow.
Like,
If I start on Twitch, then I quit my job.
Actually got someone to kill Donnie. Oh, there we go. There's one.
I'm like,
At least you got the first strike there, Dagron, though.
Yeah. The problem is that they're a fast enemy, so it's very, very hard to escape from them unless you're really, really lucky. But yes, I did get a first strike, so.
nice. But yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is that, you know, people who just on Twitch for money, you're not gonna last long. Secondly, Twitch, when you first start on Twitch, it takes time. You're not gonna be an overnight success, and that's the rarity. Number 3, no matter what standing you at as far as followers,
And it's just really fun to play like this anyway.
you know, just keep going. Do streaming because you love the stream. Don't do it because it's like it's a get rich quick scheme.
Oh yeah, that's the most important thing. It's like, okay, you know, I see,
These setups.
you know, without revealing too much, you know, I've
stuff has gotten easier.
I've done work in a variety of fields, but most recently I did some work in, you know, in live music, live theater, that kind of stuff. And it's always really amusing to me when people see like the arts as like a career, you know, they try to get involved as if it's a 9-to-5 job or something like that, and it's like,
I don't kill the mouse.
number one,
I
if you're going into any of the arts for the money, I'm sorry, but you're a fucking idiot. Like,
Except for, that one spin-off.
there's not a whole lot of money in the arts. I mean, like, it's just, you gotta do it because you love it. You gotta do it because, you can't imagine not, right? Like,
No, this is 90%.
You're pretty much going to be like a 3D animator sort of thing. If you want to do anything with arts and make money.
Or I guess is it technically any percent?
yeah,
or
but even then, it's like, okay, you're still gonna be like going job to job. It's not like you're not gonna find steady, like.
Oh, I disagree. I work in video games, so I disagree with that assessment, because I know a lot of artists are full time that pretty much come to around Vancouver, where I'm at.
But it's
You're just gonna be in the right spot for that kind of thing. Like, you're not gonna get an animation job in the middle of like Iowa, but you want to go to the coast. Like,
I don't know. It's either one.
California, LA, those kind of places where big software companies, animation companies are. It'll do fine, but
In this game.
again, like, you got to be good at it. It's becoming a really competitive field.
As far as I know, it bothers some people, but I don't know. Yeah, sure. What I do is front one is
And
my
then,
Super
like,
Famicom.
one thing about start on Twitch,
The back one is like
what do you
it's
want to
like,
get?
it's like just inverted.
What is your
So
view?
that my left and my rights like are the same, and then
I mean, I know
for
for
like attack,
me,
I'm
like,
like
again, I have a huge family.
finger for attack. I'm using this for jump, and this is
I'm not
special.
in for the money because I have a 9 to 5 for that.
Use my middle finger. Use my middle finger. Other people use Velcro. I haven't decided if I'm going to use Velcro or not. Picking up a controller is okay. I don't like dropping
Yes.
it though. Yeah. And then you actually get pretty used to it, and it becomes pretty comfortable. Yeah. So I don't use anything. For a while, I was using like a rubber band, but yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, you just do it like that. Yeah, so like I just like take the controller like this and just put it face down, like, controller facing, so it's like easy to grab. And it was weird at first, but yeah. I used rubber bands for a while, but the rubber bands made it so like they didn't sit right.
But if you want
The
to know
natural,
the thing is, I'm
it
gonna
just
put
felt so much
since
better. And I don't
July
want
of
a controller
2011.
that have like gooey stuff or
it's not 2019.
Wow, Turbo. Your mom lets you play with 2 controllers?
Yeah, it's a cheater game. This game you just use 2 controllers. You use it for like a quick kill on the Rat King, and then a wrong warp to skip the Toka and Razar fight and the elevator, basically.
Sometimes it gets a little scary that I think I'm gonna go the wrong way.
How much time do you have to save this chapter, Dagger?
I have no idea.
Yeah, the rubber bands are pretty cool.
I'd like to think I have quite a fair bit, but
I'm actually going to
pretty
use rubber
straightforward.
bands probably.
I've already gone into
Forsaken and
the
Encounters.
encounters, which is
Because you can actually use multiple controllers.
not great.
Gotcha.
Good.
I failed one
Man,
of them.
it's been so long since I played Streets of Rage 2. I forgot how
Actually, you
interesting
don't-
the RNG can be.
I could actually just use the
Yeah.
pickup.
Welcome.
Oh well.
Do you not know how I feel? I play it.
Hey man, when I did the tasks, I was able to at least manipulate some of this. This is real time, so
Yeah.
it's all mind games and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
oh my god, J guy, thank you.
Sometimes my movement is feeling like it feels really good. So
Yeah, man. Like yeah.
it's always rushed.
January will soon be here.
Controls are way harder in this game, in my opinion. Hypersen Heist is easy for me.
And for anybody
That run button, oh my
like,
gosh, doing that run button. Dude, if this game had a run button, I'd be
it's like useless.
better at it, that's for sure.
GDQ 2020 is in 148
The
days.
run button, and the special button. Well, you know,
It's 17 seconds.
it helps a lot.
Thank you. Okay.
148 days.
Yeah, these buttons, I'll figure this shit out.
Cannot wait to be Chuckcast in 148 days.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. But I'll tell everybody, in September,
That
you
part
better
tripped me up for a
live
little bit, so
your
that might be sometime.
Play. Oh well, doesn't matter.
you too, Christian. You better be near a computer. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh yeah, I beat it only
Hotel
like once as a kid co-op, so I didn't really beat it as a kid. And then I got a copy when I was in high school. I lent it to somebody and they lost it.
Oh,
That's why you never lend your shit out to kids.
Yeah, I know.
They're irresponsible.
I'm treating GDQ as a business expense for 2020.
Dude,
So
the worst part is that they told me, they're like, oh, I already gave it back to you. And I was like, no, dude, don't tell me that. I was like, you cannot tell me that.
right.
Dude,
Wait a
and
minute.
they will fucking do that too. I mean, god
Wait a
damn. I wish
Like,
that I
where
could be
live,
as like
it's always been a
ballsy of a
car
liar as
like,
kids
it's always
are.
been $60. It's like always $60. Like no matter where you get it around. If I ever saw one, like always be 60. No matter the label condition either. Usually they're okay, but
Right, but wait a minute, Christian. You say you treated it as a business.
I got a not for resale.
yeah, I hope to have started my company by January.
At that point, he's selling it to buy a Japanese one, so I'm just gonna keep it.
And since I'm a video game dev, you can pretty much guess what kind of company I'm making.
All right. Stage 8.
It's a movie company, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's not exactly the first place I would think of if I want to make a bread company.
Nah, man, I gotta get all those crazy voice actors, man. Spike Vegeta.
Yeah, them John St. John's and was it Douglas Lawrence? Is his name?
Yeah.
Dude, one of my friends' parties with John St. John at MagFest. Like, he sounds like a cool dude.
I know he's a regular guest, so
I don't know what it is. I guess it's that. Oh.
Our movement definitely feels cleaner.
Dude,
God
yo.
And if there are any viewers unfamiliar with John St. John's body of work, you might recognize him from his absolute most famous role, which is Big the Cat in Sonic Adventure.
Dude, like, someone smashed in their
Nice.
50-inch because they lost the game. on
Definitely
Tekken
felt
7.
like a sick time. That
Wow.
part, at least.
My man punched his TV in because he lost the game to Tekken 7.
Fuck
damn.
Tekken 7. Although that fucking Evo finals was lit.
Yo, man, they said Evo, they put roofie and drinks and all that. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, dang.
Some of you get an ass beating if I woke up from fucking roofie.
Yeah.
Dude. Yo. Hey, Christian, I read it. It was not only was it happening to girls, it was happening to guys too. I was like, dang.
I won't tell them. I'm not telling this story on stream. No, I'll save this one for another time.
Wait a minute, that actually happened to you?
I need to save that one.
Without getting into details, me and about like I'd say 30 other people.
Oh,
Damn.
In one night. Yeah, man. Anyway, crazy college party. But
God damn, dude.
yeah.
you guys here? Okay, I won't tell like what happened in the story. But do you guys know what a Purple Jesus party is?
No.
Okay, so it's this party where there's like a gigantic tub in the middle of the fucking like party place. And
Oh
everyone,
yeah, and the drink is purple, and when you take a
Yeah,
sip of it, you say,
everyone-
Jesus.
Everyone brings their own booze, and they just dump it into that fucking tub, and then they put in 8 gallons of water and a bunch of purple Kool-Aid, and everyone drinks out of that. Yeah. Anyway, you
So
can
what?
guess.
Somebody think it was a good idea to put GH in there or something?
Yeah, someone thought it would be a great idea to do that.
Jesus.
That's the Jesus drink. That'd be funny, I'm sorry.
It was incredibly fucked up.
Oh,
Wow.
barely got the sub 30. All right.
30 people. Jesus.
At least, dude.
Wow.
I just remember there were paramedics just around all night, attending to people. This is pretty intense part diagram.
Did they catch the culprit?
No, well, how could they? Like, if even all the culprit had to do was just play along. He said, like, "Hey, it happened to me."
Dang.
Damn,
no.
dude.
I got my controllers mixed up with the wrong one.
Yo, I'm sorry that happened to you. I really am.
I just chalk it up to a fucked up college party, which is exactly what it was. I mean, the next morning was even worse because everyone was like trying to figure out what they did and what happened.
Alright, perfect.
Well, I mean, thank heaven for small favors. If it was literally everyone, then I imagine everyone was probably entirely too fucked up to really do anything, well, much in the way of anything.
But I wanted to do something.
Well, it ain't like there weren't sober people there.
It's
It's
gonna be a
just
lot
like,
of short streams this week anyway.
I don't think anything really happened. Like the conversation the next day was like, first it was like, okay, what did everyone do? And then it turned into, why would someone do this? Because like, what do they gain from it?
Yeah, like,
It's probably just someone thinking like, hey, you know what'd be funny if I fucking spiked this thing that
Yeah.
everyone's drinking out of? Because it's not like the drugs weren't around. Like, it was a college dorm. There were any type of drug you wanted around.
Right. Okay, no offense, and I don't mean to cut this conversation to where is that, but my man Pancakes look like Chrono. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You
don't
can
say that. That's a fucking insult to both of them.
No, he doesn't like Chrono. Like the cut just like Chrono, man.
Dude, he did. Holy shit, he did.
Yes, yes. Look at him. Look at him. He looks just like Chrono.
Are you talking about the picture in memes or?
No,
No.
I'm live. Like he's streaming Sonic 2. Pancakes look just like Chrono.
Oh my god.
Like look at that. Look